So my husband saw my face and he was like, where are we going? So since Paris did the Flawless in 5 earlier, I wanted to do like event makeup, I guess. Mostly because the balm is incredible. It's my favorite product. I know everyone's been asking me about favorite products. The balm is mine. And I really wanted to show you just the efficacy. So don't mind the incongruously undone hair and my amazing cat flower t-shirt. Just look at the makeup. So, oh, also it's a really ugly palette. Not because of the design or anything, but because like I have a toddler but I wanted to show you guys because there's nothing more devastating than dropping a palette and having it crumble and crack into a million little pieces. I know that you can fix that with alcohol, rubbing alcohol, which I used to have to know because I used to shop with other brands. But this is the classic, and I used all of the ivory before I invested in an actual highlighter. That was a sorry mistake. And I've had it since November. And yeah, it's in really good shape, despite literally being gouged out by my toddler. So I'm not a makeup artist at all. But I did just want to show you guys that there's more that you can do with the makeup than just the natural look. I'm a huge fan of the natural look, but and then I didn't use any shimmer, but I did swatches like a pro. And my favorite is probably Penny, this one, the bottom that just looks like shimmer. I love just putting that. I don't know. I've been kind of into matte for a while, but it's just so delicate and beautiful and gives me a really good excuse to talk about Mica, because there's only so much talking you can do when you're washing your face. But first, so this is the balm. This is the big size. Again, I've had it since November. This is the holiday size. I don't know if they're gonna have it next holiday season, but if you guys like it and they do, you should definitely get it because it'll last me all year. It's just amazing. So quick facts about the balm. It's extremely nourishing. Some people use it just as an overnight mask when their face is too dry. This is about how much I would use just because I know I have a lot going on. So it's an overnight super hydrating mask. But I just use it as a cleanser, and it's my only cleanser. It's, totally replaced any like a traditional foamy kind of cleansers. And what I've done before is I've just used a washcloth, which is like second biggest tip, life-changing free makeup tip. Use a washcloth. My mentor Nancy was like, washing your face without a washcloth is like trying to mop your floors with your bare hands. And it's changed my life and my skin. And use a washcloth, okay? So, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, what is that racket downstairs? It's our mail lady. So, Mica. So all of those beautiful shimmery colors comes from a mineral called mica. This is gonna get real ugly real quick. And 20% of the mica that's on the market is sourced out of mica mines in India. And mica isn't just used in makeup, it's used as an insulator, like an electrical insulator, many other different things. So there's a chance, even if all makeup companies together stop putting shimmer in their products, mica mines would still exist. We do have some American mica mines, but they don't produce the same quality of mica that you want in your makeup. Thank you. So what's the problem with the mines? Well, they're just out in the country. Slavery is not legal in India, right? But it happens because where poverty is and where resources are, you're going to have slave labor, child labor, and forced labor. And so what happens is these kids enter into these, it took me forever to find an actual white washcloth. These kids will go out instead of going to school and spend all day in a mine, then take their product to a third party, and that third, like a guy, and that guy will take it to an open market. The open market pools all of the mica together. So it's really, really challenging to source your mica. The makeup industry has known about this for a while. Lush, the cosmetics industry, which is really great on free trade, pulled out of mica altogether. They won't use it because it's really difficult to keep track of it. But after long and thoughtful discussions, BeautyCounter really realized, okay, isn't that awesome? I just love that. I don't know, it's very satisfying for me. You know, they said we can really change, make an impact in the lives of these children and in this area if we stay invested and continue to draw attention. So they started partnering with a local Indian charity to encourage these kids to stay in school in the first place and protect their economic freedoms. And then also has made the commitment to source all of their mines, like to visit them in person and source all of their mica fully transparently by 2021, which is amazing. It's huge. We're using SourceMap, which uses geographic information systems. Any of you guys know about that? Really fascinating stuff. But anyway, it's okay. I've got a little bit under here. I just want to get, because I used liner. I actually used inside liner. I would recommend going with the liquid liner when you're doing full face, just because it goes on easier than the pencil. But the pencil for day-to-day use is my go-to. It's always very good. But I just noticed, I don't know, today I was putting it on, I was like, this would be a lot easier if I had liquid. So I'm gonna have to get the liquid. Okay, next up, toner. I use Counter Control. And then in the nighttime, I use my tripeptide, I always say it wrong, tetrapeptide supreme cream. Thank you very much, from Countertime, which has our natural bakuchiol complex. And during the daytime, I will use my SOS Spot Treatment Cream from the Counter Control, because I do have some blemishes that come up, especially around my chin, and the salicylic acid just helps to calm everything down. And then I use our oils. Paris also really loves the oil. Hers is a little sample size. This is the regular one. So anyway, I, at this point, would usually give myself a little 5-minute facial massage. I've buffed away all of, my outer dermis layers, my epidermis layers. So I would just take a couple of minutes, and I encourage all of you to do this. Just take a couple of minutes and give yourself a deep tissue myofascial massage. Release that tension, get some of that drainage going. It's also really, really great in the morning. I know 5 minutes seems like a really long time to spend washing your face, but I was thinking about this as that's such a kind of a woman mentality, right? Like, we think that taking 5 minutes to put our makeup on in the morning is rushing, because that's for other people. But if we're going to take it off and take time on our skins, taking that 5 minutes for ourselves seems like a lot, but it's the end of your day, relax, give yourself the 5 minutes. So it's like the middle of my day. So I'm not going to go through that whole routine. Plus, Geneva is going to be giving us a little facial massage tutorial later. So I'll let her do that. This has been long enough. Thank you so much. I don't usually do this, but anything for Paris. Bye.